If you were to ask me where my biggest influences in leadership has come from, where it's come from, it's been my 30 years associated with this organization, from being a player to being a broadcaster.
You do the best you can to evaluate the individual and what kind of person they are, and whether they have the, the character and the attributes that we like to bring onto our team. And so it's a tough part of the process.
A core value is more than just, I wonder what their list is.
It's character, it's intelligence, it's physical toughness.
It's treating people as you want to be treated. It's about integrity, honesty, being forthright.
The best leaders, their values come from the deep.
People that have followed in the tradition kind of have recognized, what came before them and the standard that they're being held to. And the guys who appreciate that are the guys who I think, like Heinz Ward, go on to be successful for a number of years.
Big standards attract big people. Small standards attract small people.
Mr. Rooney comes to the office every day. He's the first one there. People see that. He leads by example. We feel part of that team.
And the thing about Dan that I love is, his theory is don't be a big shot.
Mr. Rooney leads his team by example. He's the most humble man that I know. His term it's a great term, don't be a big shot.
And the one thing about the Steelers is that if you notice, they are very involved in the community. Heinz has his own foundation. He's always doing great stuff. You see James Ferry doing great stuff. You saw Bus doing great stuff. Why? Because it starts at the top. This is the chairman of the board, Pittsburgh Steelers. He's dressed in a cardigan, misbuttoned, got a big ashtray, chewing on a cigar, and he's cleaning out all the ashtrays. And he walks all around, he gets every ashtray. And he says, what are your names? And we all introduce ourselves. And before he can say, Art Rooney, Nate goes, so, are you the janitor here? And what really strikes me about this is the chief laugh that he says, I do a little of everything around here. There is no plan B. We've been doing this for 20 years. It has worked before. All we have to do is execute.
Chuck talked about basics. Go back to basics.
The standard that was set by the Steelers was not physical talent. There were some very, very gifted, very, very talented athletes, but there was a work ethic and a toughness. Deliberate practice is the cost of self-leadership. The one thing about the Steelers that they were totally in tune with was the whole mentoring thing. Acquiring, keeping, and coaching leaders is the most important task in an organization. Why? Because an organization's growth potential is directly related to its personnel potential.
You hear Chuck say whatever it takes. Whatever it took.
It's intelligence, it's mental toughness, it's physical toughness.
See, mentally tough people realize that they have very little control of what's happening to them, but they have complete control on how they respond to what's happening to them. And have you found that people who aren't mentally tough want to blame everyone in the world for why they can't, shouldn't, wouldn't, and won't?
It's a battle. It's an ongoing thing, and who's in control?
The Rooney family wants us to. They want us to compete for a Super Bowl every year. They understand that we're probably not going to win one every year, but they want us to be able to compete for one every year.
The purpose is the process. I think that's very important for a Super Bowl team. And I think one of the reasons Pittsburgh Steelers of the 70s won 4, because it was never about the ring.
Trying to bring good people to the team, trying to hire good people really at all levels, starting with the coaches and coaching staff. That really sets the tone for what you want to achieve.
It doesn't matter if we know where we're going if we don't have the ability to get it done day by day and in the details. You don't get chemistry and then you get results. You get results and then you get chemistry.
The goal is the relationship.
For a team, there aren't any individuals.